guys, and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ruby and today we're doing a walk around video on this stunning black 2016 Nissan Navara STX. Now the very first thing that stands out to me on this car is of course that very big iconic Nissan badging right on the front there with the grilling behind it to give it a bit of a contrast, along with the chrome surroundings as well. Now on this model you do, on this car itself, sorry I should say, you do have the smoked bonnet protector on there as well. It does blend in nicely with the black paintwork and it does have a Nissan on there as well. Now what this bonnet protector does is protect the front of the bonnet and also the windscreen a little bit as well from any stone chips that might flick up from the road. Now on the front of this car it is in amazing condition. I cannot fault it in any way, except there have been a couple of little touch-ups on the bonnet here, but nothing major at all. Now you do have the fog lights on in this model as well, just down the bottom there, and you also have the daytime running light running through here. Now what that daytime running light does is give everyone else around you an idea of where you are as well, and it does help especially in those misty, foggy, smoky conditions as well. Now coming around to this side of the vehicle, you do have plenty of life in that tyre itself, and the wheel is in amazing condition. Now moving around again, you do have your chrome side mirrors and door handles, and you do have the proximity key in this model as well, so you can just press that little button and lock and unlock the car without taking the key out of your pocket. Now you do also have the side steps as well, help anyone a little bit shorter to get in and out of the car, and you also have roof racks up on the top here. So if you do need to put anything on the top, you can do so. Now moving around to the tub side here, there is quite a scratch over, sorry that's not even a scratch actually, it is a little panel to protect the paintwork in that area, again from any stones that do get flicked up. Now onto that second wheel there, again all bar being a touch dirty, it is in excellent condition and there is plenty of life in that tyre itself. Now you do have this sports bar on the top here as well. It is rare to get a car with a hard lid and a sports bar. Now to open up the hard lid, it is as simple as flicking that up, and there you go. And then to open the bottom, pull that one down, and away you go. Now you do have a tub liner fitted into this model as well, and you do have movable anchor points as well, so that you can tie down anything that you might need. Now you do also have all of your genuine floor mats as well. Now closing that one back up. Okay, so in this model again you do also have the reversing camera on here as well, and then on the back here you also have your Nissan badging, your Navara badging and your STX badging on the back there. Now you do have a tow bar fitted as well. So one more thing that you don't have to stress about when you do come and purchase this car, and you do also have your reverse parking sensors as well. Now you do have the very big tail lights as well that do have that plastic covering on them to help protect them a little bit as well. Now moving around to the third wheel here, again excellent life in that tyre, and the wheel itself is in immaculate condition. Now one thing to take note of is your fuel filler cap is on the passenger side here as well. Again, being on the safe side of the car as well, so that if you are stuck on the side of the freeway with no fuel, you are not in oncoming traffic when you do top it up. Now again, this side is the same as the other side, immaculate condition. Now onto that fourth wheel here. Again, excellent life in the tyre itself, and all bar that feather, the wheel is in immaculate condition. So what we're going to do now guys is have a look under the engine. Guys, here we are looking at the engine of the 2016 Nissan Navara STX. Now this is a 4-cylinder 2.3 litre turbo diesel engine, and the car itself is a 7-speed automatic. Now this car does have a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with a total of 7 airbags throughout, and this engine does produce 140 kilowatts of power and 450 newton meters of torque. Now being a diesel, you do have an 80 litre capacity fuel tank, and it does use about 7 litres to the 100 kilometres, giving you an average fuel distance of 1,143 litres to the tank. Alright guys, here we are inside the Nissan Navara, and starting over on our driver's side door here, we have all 4 of our power window controls, with the driver's one being an automatic. Now one thing I forgot to mention while we were outside, this car does have the weather shields as well, so if it was raining outside and you did still want that bit of fresh air, there you go, and you're not going to get wet. Looking through, so we also have our central locking here as well, window locking, and a little button to flip our mirrors in, along with a little dial to change the angle of our mirrors. Now looking through here, we do have a Red Arc Tow Pro brake controller as well already fitted to this car, so one thing less to add on later. We also have your traction control on and off button, your fuel cap release, and another little switch for the rear window back there. Now again, you do also have a couple of little buttons for controlling your cluster. So one for your brightness inside your cluster and one for resetting your tripometer there. Now you also have a little cup holder right in front of the air vent here. It's as simple as just pulling it out and popping the bottom down, and keeping it in front of the air vent also helps keep your drink nice and cool. Now on the right hand stalk here, you do have your indicators and your high beams and all of your other headlight controls. Now you can also just flick it to auto and let the car do the rest of the work for you. Now over onto our left hand stalk here as well, you do have all of your wiper controls. Now on the steering wheel itself, it is a beautifully leather wrapped steering wheel. You do have all of your cruise control settings on your right hand side here, along with your enter and reject for your Bluetooth capabilities. And then over on the left hand side here, you have all of your buttons for your infotainment system. So volume up and down, source, and a little scroller as well. Now moving in, we do have a 12 volt socket up the top here and a handy little storage tray. And moving down from that, you do have your passenger seat belt alarm, hazards button, and then into your head unit here as well. Now in the head unit, you do have a AM FM radio, of course, CD player on the top, volume dial, tuning dial, and of course little back button so you can go back to the last thing you were on. And you do also have sat nav in this model as well. So there we are on Kangan Drive. Now also you have a day and night mode as well, so you can flick the car to have a duller display when you're driving at night, so that it's not so bright and distracting in your face. Now moving down again, you do have dual zone heating and cooling in this model as well, so all of your hard buttons for that are just here. And then moving down again, you do have a 12 volt socket there, a reverse parking sensor on and off button, downhill descent control, and your rear diff lock, along with your four-wheel drive selector as well. Now moving down, you do have another handy little storage area for anything else that you might need to store, and you do have a USB port and an auxiliary port. Now I'll just pop the car into reverse and show you guys how clear the reversing camera is there. Now you do have the green lines to show you you're still pretty far away, yellow lines to show you you're getting a bit close, and red line to show you you're getting really close now, you might want to stop. Now moving down again, you do have heated seats in this model as well, a blank button next to that as well, and just to point out, you do have two factory keys here as well, and then your hard lid keys as well. Now you do have two very large cup holders, hard handbrake, and then in the console itself you do actually have another 12 volt socket there. Closing that one back up, and I'll just grab the service books and we'll have a look at the service history as well. So you do have the genuine Nissan service book casing, along with all of your genuine books in here. Now opening it up, you do have all of your maintenance schedule and your service verification record. So the car was serviced at Essendon Nissan at 19,000 kilometres, and then at Essendon Nissan again at 32,000 kilometres, and then with us at Berwick Mitsubishi at 47,000 kilometres. So I'll just let the camera pan around now and show you the beautiful condition that this car is in inside. For taking the time out of your day to watch this walk around video on this stunning black 2016 Nissan Navara STX. Now this car does also qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, and what that plan gives you is 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometres on the clock of mechanical and electrical coverage, over 181 components within the car. Now, that's not the only bonus with this plan. You do also get fixed price servicing with us for your logbook servicing and for your maintenance servicing, and you also get 10 years of premium roadside assistance. If you'd like to hear more about this car, that plan, or book a test drive with this car, please give us a call on 9907 0555. My name's Ruby. Have a great day.